having a great week. One of the struggles that I've been facing as a loan officer with the market improving is clients that continually want a better interest rate or are wondering if they should lock a loan. Now, I've been doing this business for 13 years, and I will tell you that the first 7 or 8 years of my career, I believed that my value was having a really, really competitive interest rate and timing the market to the best possible spot for locking my clients into that lowest rate possible. So I was that person that woke up in the morning, first thing, and went to Bloomberg.com and looked at the 10-year Treasury. I had it open all day, every day. I looked at it on vacation. I really felt that I was doing the best service for my clients by watching the 10-year Treasury. In fact, I've been known to pray for markets to crash all over the world so that interest rates would get better for my clients. Now that is an interesting wish, especially if you're trying to retire someday or you have investments in stocks and bonds and mutual funds. I was basically praying against my own retirement for better interest rates for my clients. What that resulted in was a ton of stress and anxiety. Waking up in the morning and seeing that the market had worsened made me literally have ulcers, want to puke, want to punch my computer screen at times, especially when I didn't lock in loans for clients, feeling like I should have known better or I should have had a crystal ball. So let me tell you how I work today. I never look at the 10-year Treasury. I never go to Bloomberg.com. Of course, I do look at Mortgage Market Guide. It's very, very helpful to have that up on the screen when I'm meeting with a client and educating them how the market works and also on how to sell urgency, that if they wait and rates do bump up 0.5% or a full percent, how their buying power is decreased. But I use it for that and that only. When people are really big rate shoppers, I take screenshots of the candle charts and I kind of show them the direction of the market. But I'm not looking at the market every single day, every minute of the day, and watching rate sheets and hoping for 3 or 4 rate sheets in a day. That is too scary. And let me tell you, in all the times that I've played on the market, 50% of the time I was right and I got better rates the next day, and 50% of the time I was wrong. And I was either having to eat it, lose the deal, lose credibility, freak out, get stressed out, or take a subsidy and lose the company money. So here's what the coaching is around interest rates. First, remember what matters most to people is their payment and their cash to close. That's what people are emotionally attached to because they don't pay a rate every month. They pay a payment every month. So I ask you the same question that I asked a lot of my staff yesterday. Do you know what the rate is on your own mortgage? Okay, we're in the business. I don't even remember exactly what my interest rate is on my own house because it doesn't matter to me. But I can tell you what my mortgage payment is. And that's how most people are. So when you're taking a pre-approval, you need to ask, what is your goal for a house payment? What is your goal for total investment into a home, total out of pocket? And then be talking to them about what their range is to buy a house based on what they qualify for, of course, but really for their desired goal payment range. And I'm telling you, when they get into contract, if they're within their goal for payment range and out of pocket, rate is the last thing on their mind, okay? 65% of Americans want to know stability, want to have structure in their life. They are high S personalities on the DISC profile. They are not people that want to gamble, that want to roll the dice, that want to hope and pray that the market gets better. So when you sit down with your clients, you can show them Mortgage Market Guide, you can show them Sherlock, you can give them all their options, but you need to say, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, based on today's rates, and look, they change every day, but based on today's rates, here's 3 options for you. Here's what the rate and payment and closing costs are at 4%, at 4.125, at 4.25, or whatever. Based on your goal of $1,500 payment and $22,000 out of pocket, this is the one that I think makes the most sense. But some of my clients will take maybe a rate a little higher so that they can save their cash and buy a new washer and dryer or paint the house or make improvements or buy furniture. Some people want to take a rate lower because the house is move-in ready, in perfect condition, ready to go, and they're on more of a fixed income. What feels most comfortable for you based on your budget and your goals? And you let them pick. They get to pick the rate. They get to pick the closing costs. And when you give people options and choices, they do it. Now, you let them know, I can lock in the rate today. And what that means is during the whole 45-day transaction or 30-day transaction, you do not have to worry about a thing. A war could start up, a recession could go down, hurricanes, floods, everything could happen, and you literally can close your eyes, plug your ears, and go la 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 la. You don't care because your rate will be the same when you sign your loan documents. This is your payment. The only thing that might vary is how much your insurance is, because we got to quote that. But I can lock it so that you don't have to worry. Or you can kind of roll the dice and hope that the rates get better tomorrow and they don't change. What would you prefer to do? Do you like to gamble, or would you like me to lock in? And you shut up and you smile. And at least 65%, probably more like 90% of the people would go, yeah, let's go ahead and lock it in. There's very, very few people that want to float and gamble and worry about the news and look at the 10-year treasury every day. Very, very, very few, okay? So if you're one of those people that's a gambler or a risk taker, that doesn't mean that your clients are that way. And the reason that they work with you is because they know, like, and trust you. And I guarantee that people would rather be on a Guild core product that we're going to service and that we can run the DU right in front of them and that they have an automated approval and have reasonable guidelines rather than going to some correspondent investor bank with really tight guidelines and an eighth cheaper on the interest rate. They care about their payment, they care about their cash to close, and ultimately they want the keys in their hand. They want to get the loan. I hope this helps you guys. Please do not float your pipeline. Do not wake up in the morning and look at the market. That's just a recipe for stress and disaster. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me on this. I promise you, I changed my methodology and my thinking around this 6 years ago, and it helped me sell more deals, make customers happier, and lower my stress tremendously. So have a great day.